We are now connected. Trust you're here for a reason. Spirit called you here.
All right, so if you found this reading today, it's because you are about to go through a major shift that is bringing you some good news. This is some good news that I feel you have been waiting for. So right now, Mercury retrograde is finally ending for those of you that have been really going through it. And the storm that some of you felt, the mental, that energetic storm, it's just like heaviness that we feel sometimes. It is now starting to clear and you're going to feel the energy of the sun coming in. This is a message that your soul needs to hear before you go through this. So trust that you're here for a reason. Welcome in, my beautiful Capricorn friends. How are you? I am so happy and thankful to have each and every one of you here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria. Let's call in spirit, open up this space, and see what it is your soul is meant to hear today. So as I was preparing for your reading today, I just felt this warm, very loving, open, and fresh energy. And I feel this is something that you might already be experiencing in your life right now, Capricorn. So what we're going to do first is start with a spirit animal that is guiding you as you step into this energy. And what we're getting for you is the swan, the energy of love. This is the vibration and frequency that you want to stay in tune with. So the message it brings is you have found your soulmate, or they are just around the corner. Remember that when two souls are destined to be together, they always find their way back to each other. No matter what happens, they always find their way back. So all those things that you had to go through were worth it. There's a purpose and a reason why things have been happening in the way that they're happening for you, Capricorn. And they want you to stay in the frequency and vibration of love at this time as you're moving through whatever it is that you're going through. So the swans are coming through. I'm going to pull one more. So we're getting the lion. You may have seen a lion recently, a message about control. So if you have moderate aggressive impulses, this is an invitation to control your temper. You are encouraged to explore how to express your needs or thoughts more openly and constructively to reduce your level of frustration. So I feel this is communication or trying to do everything yourself because you want control around it. Maybe you're not feeling like the people around you are capable of doing that or in the way that you want, right? There's some sort of pressure I'm picking up here. So this is why the lion is coming in. All right, so we're going to pull 3 tarot cards and see what else your soul is meant to hear around this good news. Oh my goodness. All right, so we are getting here 5 of Pentacles. So you are coming home from some sort of a trip. You might be on a trip and you're coming home. And this feels like maybe it was uncomfortable or it wasn't what you had expected. It felt challenging and maybe there were a lot of delays or things that were happening that were interfering, or you were feeling like you weren't having a good time. This is now clearing for you. And I feel it's through how you are choosing to navigate it. Are you staying in the energy of love? Are you in that frequency or are you somewhere else? So you're being called to lock into that as you're moving through the next couple of weeks. So 5 of Pentacles, we have the Page of Pentacles. So this is that fresh new energy. So as you are stepping out of what felt heavy, they're encouraging you to adopt a beginner's mindset because what you're stepping into is not what it was before. So the way that you do things are going to be different here. So this is why it's important to center and ground yourself as you're stepping in. Okay, you're clearing the path here. You are intentionally doing your part with spirit to clear the air, right? And we have the World card. You're stepping into a completely different world. I feel what's happening is even though some of you may be having challenges in your life right now, there's a lot of abundance around you. And I feel you are choosing to connect to that, but also show up in it, like doing your part in whatever experience you are having. So this is like launching you into a completely different timeline. And this is where I feel what you've been waiting for is finally happening, right? So the World card is a major arcana card. This energy is going to be prominent in your life. However, it does tend to be in the background. So some of you are going to feel this energy intensely, while others you're going to feel this subtly. I also want you to use your own intuition with my reading today. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. This is going to strengthen your intuition, and you will also receive your own messages, which is my favorite part, is when you share with me how these cards connect with you, how they show up in your life, and how you resonate with this reading. So share with me in the comment section below. So yeah, I'm feeling exactly what the cards are saying here for you, Capricorn, and I feel you have been feeling this as well. So you're going to have to share with me what this experience is in the comment section below, because there's an opportunity here. This is the Page of Pentacles. It's letting you know that this is abundance. This is what it feels like, right? It's a coin. It's gold. There's like value. It's something that I feel you have been visualizing, right? So before I continue on here, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating with you, please leave it behind, but also check out your moon, rising, and Venus signs, because sometimes they put the pieces together for you. All right, so yeah, we've got change coming in for you, and I feel you've been moving through the change, and maybe you are now finally becoming aware of it. The change had interruptions, distractions, and things like this. And I feel that maybe this slowed down what you're trying to do. And I feel that's a sign that you're actually meant to slow down in order to do what it is that you're doing. Maybe you've been rushing, and now it's like, all right, here's the rush coming in now, right? It's just like a warning in a way from spirit to slow down a little bit, right? And be present in your experience. So recently I've been exercising a little slower, and I've been listening to different tunes to get into this like different vibe. And oh my gosh, I love it. Like slowly moving your body, feeling into each of your muscles as you're breathing through it. It's a new experience I'm having, and it's opening me up to a completely different world with how to connect with my body. And some of you might be feeling this way with maybe exercises you're doing, meditation, spiritual work, your job, the people that you're connecting with, right? So this is what I feel is happening, is maybe there was a little bit of turbulence there. And maybe things are starting to finally clear up, and you're seeing the signs of it. You're seeing it happen because of the way that you are showing up, the way that you are choosing to be present in that experience, right? Listening to your physical body. Oh my gosh, our body is our most powerful tool. Without this, it is hard to create that reality. So it's really important that you are taking care of yourself as you're doing what it is that you're doing, especially putting more energy and effort into some of life's turbulent times, right? Staying grounded and centered. Yes, we feel a lot of things, and that can actually knock us off our path when we're feeling a lot. And I feel we're meant to. There's like a purpose behind that. And there's learning that is happening through this Five of Pentacles. So they're taking me on a path here, and I feel it's wobbly. So what's coming in is your ability to navigate, your ability to keep your mind clear, creating little bits and pieces or moments in your life, your day-to-day life, to bring yourself into balance, to be able to adjust, to be able to bend and be flexible as these changes are taking place, because you're not meant to stay fixed. Someone needs to hear that. Thank you, Spirit. Right? So these little things or these big things that are happening that you're finding challenging, know that there's a lot of strength in you. You have a lot of support from Spirit. Ask on that support. Be open to it showing up in the way that's meant to for you in that time. Sometimes we have expectations around how or who should bring the support in, but right now they're wanting you to be open and allow it to show up maybe in the strength that you're feeling inside of yourself, right? And the feelings that you are having, what your body is telling you. This is how sometimes spirit supports us, is through our own awareness and our own strength. So that is the Five of Pentacles here. So whatever this is, it's always temporary. Nothing stays the same. Know that there's a new day coming for you, and there's a whole lot of light. There's a rainbow. It just feels like a sunny day, that first sunny day after that winter storm, right? And I feel that you have a lot of love already. Like this is how you're moving through your world. And for some of you, this is like a reminder that, yes, that's right. Maybe I haven't been in that space recently, and I just need to reconnect with that. And that is going to, you know, allow you to connect with what you need to in order to go through whatever it is that you are moving through. We're all going through something different, right? And right now, like, I always find that everyone's going through something, right? As I'm sitting and listening to people's stories, you can learn so much about a person. And, I used to be very judgmental, and I realized that, it's not really judgment, but I look at every single thing, and it's because I am dissecting, I'm analyzing, and until I have more information. But as I do this, it's like uncovering all these things that you wouldn't have known until you sat down and spoke to that person, right? It's like just crazy. So I feel what's happening is in this Five of Pentacles for some of you is this like analyzing or dissecting or trying to figure out. So I feel that learning, being open to learning, or, I'm seeing some friends of mine, even I've tried this, is using Chat GPT and asking it how to fix something. And it tells you, right? So I feel that some of you are learning new skills through this experience. Like in a day, you like learn plumbing skills and you're like, whoa, I'm a plumber now. Not an experienced one, but I learned how to do plumbing. So this kind of thing is coming in for some of you through this Five of Pentacles. This Page of Pentacles is that I've never done plumbing before. And all of a sudden I've done this and I fixed my leak and I'm so proud of myself, right? Giving yourself a pat on the back. Or, it's almost like this independent energy. Like maybe you've never, done this part, like you've never called a plumber before and you're having to look through and you're not sure who's good or what. There's like something like this that is happening. And I'm getting anxiety here coming through the Ace of Pentacles. So I feel grounding exercises, Capricorn, is going to be very important for you. And implementing something that works for you, that helps you feel a little lighter, that makes you feel like you're open, right? You know how sometimes we're kind of fixed in or box ourselves into a certain type of an energy? It's like the same thing that we do day in and day out. There's no newness. It feels stagnant. So if your life feels this way, what I do when I get into this is I clean my space. That's the first thing I do, because that for me feels like, oh, I can breathe now, right? So I feel that it's that, I can breathe now. Feeling that you're meant to tap into however you feel that. We're all different, right? So you can share with me what your method is, because we can all try it and see what works. So there's a golden opportunity here. So this feels like good news in all directions for you, Capricorn. And I feel over the next 2 weeks of your life, whenever you're finding this reading, is exactly when you're going to experience this, right? So it's a beautiful feeling. Like it actually, you feel like, wow, I feel so beautiful today. Or, oh, that's so beautiful. Like things feel good, And I don't know if you're meeting a new friend or someone is delivering good news to you around something new. I remember my sister inviting me to a painting event that I've never been to before. And I was totally open to it. I was like, oh, I've never tried that before. That looks fun. So we went and tried that. It was at a pub. We painted. There was a teacher and we're drinking wine and just having fun. It was so fun. I was like, oh my gosh, I want to do that again. This feels like the Page of Pentacles, like even trying sushi for the first time. Maybe you're trying a new food, or, you're moving into a new area. Whatever this is, I feel that there's a lot of adventure. So they want you to go out and explore this and see what you can find there. Don't be afraid to make mistakes here either, because I feel this is a beginner energy and you're meant to make mistakes because you're going to learn from those mistakes. And I wish the world would have taught us from a young age that mistakes and failures are actually a good thing. They're not bad, because I feel like we a lot of times move through feeling bad about it, like, oh my God, this happened to me. And yes, it legit did. And we are entitled to those feelings in the moment that we're experiencing them, right? This is why we're in this earthly experience, is to experience everything, including our emotions. So it's, accepting yourself in the moment, being in that present moment as an experience. It's not happening to you, it's happening for you. So your soul is learning something here, right? And it needs to go through these different experiences. They can't all be abundant. Then your soul can't grow. And your soul is growing. So you're stepping into something that may feel unfamiliar for you. So opening yourself up to that beginner mindset, right? So that is the Page of Pentacles. And we also have the World card here. So I feel that the energy that is flowing in your life, right? Like what it feels like, you're in a tunnel. Things are flowing like it's in a bubble or in a tunnel. And it feels linear, like it's almost like one way, but there's like more paths that are opening up because you are expanding in your experience, because you know more. So you get to apply that information. And, when you're applying it, using it, working with that information, this is where we now begin to grow in our experience. So when we're growing, it comes with growing pains. And I feel that that Five of Pentacles, that growing pains, whatever that experience was, you're now coming through that tunnel onto the other side. It's like you teleported, right? You went through like some sort of subway station. This could be representing travel for some of you, right? Or like the way that we, like downloads. They're showing me a UFO. I have actually something on my desk, which is under a pile of cards now, a UFO ship and someone being beamed up. So maybe you've seen that image recently, and that's why I'm seeing it for you right now. But I feel that represents something, and I feel that represents your higher mind. So this World card, I feel, is you tapping into your higher mind. This is your ability to receive information, but also share it, interpret it in a way that people can understand. So I feel that some of you may be going through an experience where communication, that energy exchange between you and others, is amplifying, and there's almost like new words or language that you might be developing. So you might be learning a new language. Maybe you moved somewhere and you have to learn the language, or someone, so it's, there's this, it's maybe it's a spiritual language, right? So I feel you're elevating in your experience. There's ascension symptoms that are happening. And I do feel that many of you out there have been visited by angels and are being visited by angels through your dreams, but especially around the feathers you've been seeing. They're showing me all different kinds of feathers. So I feel birds are coming in as signs and feathers are around you. You could be wearing like feather earrings, or you saw someone wearing a printed shirt and had feathers on it, right? I feel the feather is coming in as a big sign and omen for you. Okay, I have feathers on my dream catcher. So you're seeing them now anyways. So very interesting. Now there is a collective conscious rising together. So I feel that you are going to meet people or hear stories of people that are going through a similar experience as you. Okay. And they're, what they're learning, how they're growing spiritually, you are connecting with them everywhere. This is in your real life experience with the people that you interact with. I feel also like this is you getting to know someone, right? It's like until you actually sit down and have a conversation, like an actual understand and listen kind of a conversation, you won't know. But when you do, and I feel you might be teaching this, you might be someone who is sharing this information with others so they know. It's almost like a mediator. So I don't know, Capricorn. You'll have to share with me what this world card energy for you is. And I want to like tap into the energy of our world. It is all over the place. Like there's way too much that is happening at one time right now. And I feel because there's so many outlets, like so many people covering all of that, and there are different ways. And it's just bombarding us with a lot of energy that is making us feel a certain way about this world. And this world is abundant, everyone. It is so abundant. And we want to step into the energy of love and control what's coming in, right? What are you allowing in to your mind, through your eyes, through conversations? What kind of energy are you surrounding yourself with? This is really important for you to know, because I do feel there is this like external influence that may be keeping you in a tunnel, maybe feeling like you're not exactly sure, you're lost, or, feeling confused or uncertain even. I want you to know you're elevating at this time. And, sometimes we experience ascension symptoms that are dizziness, vertigo, ringing in the ears. I've been getting that recently. And, the planetary alignment, like Mercury retrograde now, ending. So it feels like the block is cleared. It feels like a drain that finally clears. That's how it's going to feel. So this is how I'm feeling it right now as well. All right. So what we're going to do next here is, and I want you to pay attention, like, especially your crown center here, Capricorn, you might be feeling pressure in your head or headaches. I don't know if you banged your head recently, or you've been wearing hats, or there's something to do with your head here. So you'll have to share with me what that is. And seeing portals or like circular shaped things like ring lights. That's one that I can think of. So we're going to pull Whispers of Love message for you today. This is the card deck they encouraged me to use. So we're going to go ahead and use this one. So we're getting spiritual connection. So there's a message about spiritual connection. A relationship has a connection that goes beyond this lifetime. So I feel, yeah, this is your connection with others, the way that you're interacting with them. And some of you might be resonating, well, you're all going to resonate with this image. I feel looking at it as I'm speaking this message to you. So 27 is your number on this card. This is your light code. You might be seeing it already. This is one way that Spirit is communicating to you, is through this number. So everything happens for a reason. Some people come into your life to help you learn a lesson, and they will make a real impact on your life. Whether it be with a lover, a primary partner, or in a relationship for growth, spiritual connection is important to you right now. This card very gently reminds you to allow the universe to support you. You might be trying to control aspects of your life that are not within your power. When a connection has a spiritual basis, nurture it with love and surrender. Put a situation into the hands of the divine and ask that the outcome be for the highest good of all involved. A situation may be asking you to stretch yourself. Know that you are going to grow and expand during this phase, but try not to lose yourself. Communicate your needs and wants and listen to what's being shared. Two people look intently into each other's eyes in this image, revealing the deep trust that exists between them. Their gaze exemplifies their strong connection. A cord that seems to originate from their crown chakras connects the two individuals and illustrates their strengthening spiritual bond. Take a moment to consider the unity that exists even when you are at odds with another. Consider how much can be revealed through love and understanding. So, yeah, spiritual connections are important. And love was the very first message you received from the swan. So look at that, Capricorn. So we're going to go ahead, close, and seal your reading now with an angel number. So we are getting for you 7070. You are on target in your life right now. So you're exactly where you're meant to be with whatever experience you are having currently. So that let that be a sign for you that you're exactly where you're meant to be. Okay, so keep your eyes on the goal right now. Do you have a goal? I feel that you do. There's something here that you are aiming for, and they want you to keep focusing on that. Divine will. Okay, so they want you to use that fire, that will, that desire, focus, and intention. These are powers that you have that you can apply and strengthen, right? So, consciousness in the result. So, they want you to be very intentional as you're moving through your experience right now, especially with your goals. Any kind of distractions, let's lock in and let's keep moving forward. Okay, so yeah, 7070 is your angel number. So this is your message. This is your reading. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed that, my family and I have lots more to share with you.
Ria and I have our helpful 14-day mindset shift and 60-day soul commitment challenge ebooks to help give you the tools to transform and grow into your best self.
You can find my special handmade intention candles made with loving care along with my other creations at Koto Create.
Hi, Tom here. Feel free to check out my spiritual health and wellness videos and more new stuff every day on Sacred Knowledge Living. And sometimes even these guys make an appearance. Take care and be calm.
Last but not least, my daughter and I have these beautiful pendant collections available at Sacred Haven. And Katomi and I are still creating videos at Sacred Oracles whenever we have time throughout the month. So you can find all the links in the description box below, and we appreciate all of your support. Thank you for watching. I'm sorry.
It's pretty close.